With this series, it's kind of funny because I keep saying this tip is the hardest tip. This tip is the hardest tip. But I actually really think this tip is the hardest tip. Hello, everyone. Holly's here, filmmaker, allegedly. I'm talking about interviewing your family members. And the tip is don't judge them. Don't judge them. Because here's the thing. Every family, every community, every culture, every country has skeletons. Because if you're judging them, they aren't going to be their authentic self on camera. They just aren't. I'm going to also save you a little bit of time with this as well and go ahead and tell you this now just so you know. Your family member will lie on camera, knowing full well that you know the truth. And that's okay. What I'm not telling you to do is excuse it. But there is a way you can have an interview without judging someone. Something my mom always says that I think about a lot is you can tell people they stink in a way that makes them want to go take a bath. So as the interviewer, make sure before you start that interview, especially if you're going to interview a family member who has a storied past, who has done things that you do not agree with on many levels, spiritually, emotionally, politically, whatever, make sure you come into that interview with your mind right. Whether you realize it or not, as the interviewer, you hold a lot of control and power. If your family member has agreed to sit down with you and be recorded and documented, that's a really vulnerable thing to agree to do. And they do want to be as authentic and honest as they possibly can be, but they will need help through that. And by them agreeing to let you interview them, that means they trust you to a degree. So don't take that lightly. You can represent people accurately and honestly, both the good and the bad of people, without judging them in the moment. Now, after the interview, do what you need to do, girl. We can all learn so much from our family members, our elders, and through the lived experiences they have, the choices they made, the choices they haven't made. Don't be afraid to sit in that discomfort. If you're my age, your parents probably lived through desegregation. Ask them about it. Let's wrap this up. I'll see you tomorrow.